When you're ready to dress out your skeleton, you're probably going to want to start with your group 1, which is your lower leg and foot. Remember that if your muscles are slightly larger than your skeleton, you can always cut them down a little bit. We start by lining up your muscles on your lower leg, which are all group 1, so they all should have a number 1 on them. You'll want to arrange them from front lower leg, side lower leg, and then into your back lower leg so that you have them in your different groups. And then in order from deep muscles, which would be pink and red, to your superficial muscles, which would be dark purple, light purple and dark purple. So we're going to begin with the front of the lower leg, and we're going to start with our deepest muscle, which is our red one, extensor hallucis longus. If it says hallucis on it, it means big toe. So you'll want to start by putting it at the bottom, into the big toe. This muscle follows the line of the big toe, crosses over the ankle, and then lands on the fibula. Extensor digitorum longus. If it says digitorum on it, you're talking about your digits, which would be your other toes. So it goes out to all of the toes, crosses in front of the ankle, and then lands on the tibia and the fibula and fills up that groove right there. Tibialis anterior, which is your most superficial anterior muscle, also fills up the groove, but it's superficial to the other ones. It crosses over the front of the ankle, and this one wraps under the foot and lands on the first metatarsal. There you go. That's your front of the lower leg, group 1. We'll put on the peroneus brevis and longus, which line the side of your fibula. So peroneus brevis is deep to longus, so we'll put it on first. It starts or ends at the 5th metatarsal, goes up the ankle or around the ankle and up the fibula. Peroneus longus is a little bit longer. It's at the head of the fibula, follows the fibula down under the foot to the first metatarsal, and there it intersects tibialis anterior. And now we'll do the back of the leg. This has quite a few more muscles. We will start with Tom, Dick, and Harry, our deeper muscles. These 3 muscles form a tendon that supports the inside of the ankle. So these 3 tendons follow the inside of the ankle. We'll start with the deeper one, Tom, tibialis posterior. It fills up this space between the tibia and the fibula, crosses over the inside of the ankle, and lands at the base of the foot. Flexor hallucis longus. Remember, if it says hallucis, it's a big toe muscle. So we're going to start at the base of the big toe. Stick it on there. It follows the big toe, crosses the inside of the ankle, all the way over to the fibula. Finally, so Tom is tibialis posterior. Harry is flexor hallucis longus, and Dick is flexor digitorum longus. So we call those Tom, Dick, and Harry. The digits, digitorum, lands at the bottom of the foot, controls the action of the toes, minus the big toe, crosses in front of the ankle and lands on the tibia. Then the soleus, which is pumps up the gastroc to make it look big, is a big muscle. Comes off the fibula, down the tibia, and lands on the calcaneus, which is the heel. Plantaris crosses over the back of the lower leg. It comes off of the lateral supercondylar line of the femur. So up on the femur, crosses in front of the soleus, and lands on the medial side of the calcaneus. And finally, the gastroc, the most superficial lower leg muscle in the back, comes off the condyles of the femur all the way down the tibia and fibula and lands at the calcaneus as well. And so here you have it. You can see how complicated our layering gets in the lower leg there. The posterior the lateral, and then the anterior. And remember that you have a band of fascia that comes around here and keeps it all tightly bound to the bones. Like that. And that's your lower leg, group 1.